Good morning students. Next we are going to see about the same lens, that is convex lens and the concave lens. So what is the difference means? Last class we saw that how the images are formed by using concave lens and the convex lens. Here the same lens we are using convex and the concave lens. Okay. So here we are going to see refraction through a convex lens. What is it? Refraction through a convex lens. When the light passes through a lens, it may be refract. Due to the refraction, it may be converge or diverge. If it is a converge, it is a converging lens, or otherwise it is called a convex lens. Whether it is a diverging lens, the rays which is diverged, that is called a diverging lens, or otherwise it is called as concave lens. Okay. By using that, we are going to see refraction through a convex lens. Okay. Now, the source, whether the light or door or the sunlight from the source, from the sun, or the trees or from far distance. Okay. It may come, the rays will be as a number of rays. It is parallel to optic axis. Okay. Suppose if it is very closer, it may make an angle. Okay. So it is a far distance. When it is a far distance, we can say it is infinity. When it is infinity, we can say that is the rays will come from infinity as a number of rays that is parallel to the optic axis. So here number of rays that falls on them or hits on the lens, all the rays that is converging at one point. So this is nothing but converging at one point. All the rays are meeting at one point. Okay. So converging. So it is called the converging lens. I already told you. See. So the rays. If you keep any cotton or paper and the sun rays coming from the sun, the rays which is coming from the sun, when it is converged, it may easily burn. Okay, because all the rays are converging at one point. Okay, so due to that, the cotton or paper or anything, it may easily burn. Okay, so here all the rays are coming parallel to the lens and it is converging. Okay, when the object at infinity. So what is that? The object at infinity. So after the focal point, the rays will go. Okay. So if you keep a screen, we can see the image on the screen. Suppose the trees or anything, it is a far distance. If you keep a screen on the focal point, we can see the real image, but the image will be inverted because we are using convex lens. Okay. So it is the object at infinity. Okay. The same way, next one, object placed at beyond C, or that C is nothing but center of curvature, radius of curvature. So that 2f. So before that, I told you f is nothing but focal point. We can easily measure by using the scale. So what is the distance between the center of the scale, center of the lens and the focal point, the screen. Suppose for example, if it is 10 centimeter, so the focal length of the lens is 10 centimeter. Okay. So from that we can easily find that is the focal length of the lens. Okay. The same way, so f equal to 10 centimeter. Here 2f equal to 20 centimeter. Okay, that one we are getting 2f. F equal to 10 centimeter, that is the focal length or focal point of the lens. 2f means is it 2 twice the focal length. Okay. Now we can say object is beyond C or 2f. See here, it is the optic axis, the center line of the lens. It is the optic axis. It is the focal point. Here f1 is the focal length. Then 2f. Okay, it is a 2f. it is twice the focal length, but the source, the light source, okay, the object is at a beyond 2f. Okay, the object is beyond 2f when it is parallel to the optic axis. When it is parallel to the optic axis, it may divert, it may take deviation at one point. Okay, it may take deviation. Okay, say already we saw that in a rule, is it lens rule. So when it is parallel, the rays are from the parallel to the optic axis, it may take deviation. Okay, so it is one point here, we can say it is meeting. Okay, the same way another ray which is following through a optic axis, what is that? Oh, it is following through a optic axis. Both the rays are meeting at one point. Both the rays are meeting at one point. Where it is meeting means in between the focal point and the 2f, center of curvature, radius of curvature, you can say. So the two rays which is meeting at one point, that is nothing but where it is meeting, it is in between the focal point and the center of curvature 2f. So when the object is at a beyond 2f, okay, the object is at a beyond 2f, the image that falls on in between the, what is that, f and the focal point and the center of curvature between f and 2f. Okay, so that is the object placed beyond C. Okay, next one we will see object placed at C or 2f. Object placed at 2f or C, center of curvature. Okay, see now we are on the lens. It is the central line. The central line is nothing but optic axis. Okay, so where is the source? The source is at 2f. The source is at 2f. Okay, when you draw a line, then the source that hits the lens and it takes deviation, it bend. Okay, so I told you the image will be real and it is inverted. It is inverted. Okay, see, the deviation takes place and meeting at one point. Okay, so we can say it is inverted image. Okay, but the image will be real, but it is inverted. The function of the convex lens is inverted. The same way, the source from the 2f distance that hits the lens and it takes deviation, then another ray from the same point 2f, it is passing through the optic axis. It is passing through the optic axis and meeting at one point. So where it is meeting means at the point of 2f, at the distance 2f. So if we keep a screen, we can see the image. Where the image? It is at the 2f distance. Okay, it is in between the 2f distance. Okay, so the same way here, when the rays are coming through the focal point, one is parallel to the optic axis, another one the rays which is coming through the optic axis. The same way, another one, if you draw a line through the focal point, or otherwise you can say the rays which is coming through a focal point, it is parallel to the optic axis. It is parallel to the optic axis. Okay, this also, if you draw the rays which is coming through a focal point, the rays will be parallel to the optic axis. We saw the rule 3. Is it the same way? See now, it is related. Is it? It is obey the rules here. The rule which is third rule. Suppose the rule 2, rule 1, all the rules are here. We are applying. Is it? So when the rays are parallel and the distance, what is that? 2f distance. then it's the lens and it goes at the point of 2f2. The same way, next one, if it is in a, the rays which is coming through optical axis, both the rays are meeting at one point, is it, at a distance 2f2, is it? The same way, the rays which is coming through the focal point, then it's the lens, then meet at the same 2f distance, but it is in a parallel. Okay, same. In between these three diagrams, all the rays are coming through parallel to the optic axis and converging. Is it at a focal point? Here we have drawn that the rays which is beyond 2f, the rays which is coming and hits the lens and forms the image. Okay, then it is from the center of the optic axis. It forms the real image, but the image will be inverted. Okay. The same way, the source of light rays which comes from the focal point, after that it's the lens, the rays which is following parallel to the optic axis. The same concept we are using here. Okay. Okay, students, we are going to see the fourth diagram. Okay, refraction through a convex lens. Okay. First diagram. So what is it? That is the source which is coming from infinity distance and we are getting the image at the focal point, focal length, is it? Then 2f distance, the same way we saw. The same way here, the source is in between the focal length and the center of curvature. Okay, what is it? The focal length and the center of curvature. So the rays is parallel to the optic axis. The ray is parallel to the optic axis. When it's the rays which hits the lens, then it is deviate. The rays which is going through deviation. Then the same way, another ray from the same point, the between f and 2f, the ray which is coming through optic center. Okay, optic center or optic axis, center of the lens. Right. The both the rays are meeting at one point. Okay, both the rays are meeting at one point. So that is nothing but the real image. Okay, that is nothing but the real image. The real image is inverted. Okay. Then where we are getting the real image? We are getting the real image beyond 2f or center of curvature. Okay. Before that we saw in between the f and 2f, the focal point here, because the source is in between the focal point and 2f, we are getting the image and beyond 2f. Okay, so that is the object placed between f and the center of curvature. Okay, next one we will see the object is at the focal point. Okay. The object placed at F. Placed at F. Okay. See, here the source is in between focal point and the 2f. Is it? Here the source is at the focal point. Okay, focal length. The same way the rays which is through the lens, it is parallel to the optic axis. It is parallel to the optic axis. So after that, it's the lens. It is takes place deviation. The rays which is to be deviate. Okay. It is in a deviation. The same way, the same source from the which is passing through the optic center through optical axis. Z. Both the rays are parallel to each other. It is parallel to each other. When the rays from that focal point that hits the lens and the rays that gets deviation, then the next ray which is from the same point which is passing through the optic center through optic axis, both the rays are parallel to each other. Okay. Here the object is placed before f1, very closer to focal length. Okay. See, it is an optic axis, the center of the lens, origin O or focal point we can say. The source we are keeping in between the focal point and the lens. Focal point F and the object we can say. Okay, lens. Before F1 are focal point and the lens. Okay. So here both the rays are parallel. The rays are parallel to optic axis. Okay, the rays are parallel to optic axis. When it hits the lens, it takes deviation. It takes deviation. Then another ray, the same way, the ray which is coming from through optic center or through optical axis, it is deviation. It takes place deviation. Okay. So it doesn't in a parallel or it doesn't join. Suppose if we see that if we want to see the image from here, we can get the virtual image at the point here. Okay, we can get the virtual image because here we can't get the virtual image. It is far distant because both the rays are parallel. So we can't get the virtual image. But it is in like V shape. Both the rays are going in a deviation or diverging. So we are getting the virtual image. So that virtual image meet at one point. Okay, we can see, but through. Okay, this is the virtual image. So when the object is placed between focal point and the lens, it takes place deviation. Okay, so I think it is clear about the lens rule 1, rule 2, rule 3, and images formed by the lens, then reflection through a convex lens. Okay, thank you.